So contrary to the popular, what most of the gurus tell us, trading is actually not a guaranteed path to wealth. If I'm being real with you, trading is very hard. Most people that try trading don't make money. In fact, 90% of people don't make money. And if we're to put this into perspective, about 6,000 of you right now are subscribed. Realistically, only about 600 of you would actually be profitable. And what that means is that all of you are trading, only 600 of you will be making money. The remaining 5,400 have lost money and are probably still losing money. So as much as trading seems to be a money-making machine, it isn't. So that's why today I'm going to talk to you guys about just 3 main things that most people don't talk about regarding trading. 3 things that people just don't highlight. And these 3 difficulties, struggles, hardships, whatsoever you like to call it, are things that you definitely need to know before you even consider trading, because most people go through it. It's almost unavoidable as a trader. And within these 3 things, there'll also be some subtopics that I'll also talk about. Let's first talk about how addictive trading is and what exactly that means. All right, so look, you think drugs is addictive? Wait until you earn someone's monthly salary in literally 1 hour, or sometimes 30 minutes, or sometimes even 5 minutes. And you realize how, not detrimental, but how much that affects you and how much you start to see money as almost nothing, especially when you do this time and time again. And most of us traders who have actually traded, let's say several months, you've been on the charts multiple times, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, trading becomes so addictive that you become so tired in it, and it becomes a thing where you either make it or break it. There's no other solution, there's no plan B, there's nothing else you're going to do, there's nothing else anybody's going to tell you, but you just have to make money from trading, because you realize that, bro, you've worked 20 minutes, maybe 1 hour, and you just made 20K. You can't go into work the next day and just see things normally. I promise you, it doesn't happen. You just cannot do it, because you start to realize that you're putting in 8 hours into the shift and you're not making absolutely anything. Because earlier, even if it wasn't real money, you realize that you actually did something. And this doesn't apply to those, by the way, who just clicked on sell and money evaporated, sort of thing, or you just made money. This is like, you've gone to a stage where you kind of know what you're doing, you have some sort of strategy, and you applied it and you see that it works. And you realize that you actually have something that you can keep doing to keep making you money. So as long as you keep doing it, you can be printing money from the market that you can withdraw, by the way, make money out of. It's not fake money out there, do you know what I mean? And then on top of it, that now makes trading even 10 times better. It's like the cherry on top now that has made trading even so much sweeter. As like a bittersweet thing is the idea of prop firms. Prop firms now are companies that can now give you money, because before, cool, most people stayed away from trading because trading was, you need money to make money in trading, right? So if you only have $100 to your name, $1,000 to your name, you're not really making much. Even if you put the entire 100% on one trade, you're only going to make 2K, 3K, maybe even 4 grand, right? But now you can get prop firm accounts. You put $500 on the line, you get, a 100K account with that $500, bro, and you just make 1% in 1 day, just 1%. Just like that, you've easily made 1K, easily, just 1%. And that's just 1 day. Now imagine you've done this, for a week, a month. Some people can make 10%. Let's even say if you're even being gentle with it, you make a cheeky 5%, maybe even 4. That's 4 grand, right? From just like a couple of days of trading. Some people's trades can give them 1 to 4. In one trade, you made 4K. That's someone who's working for an entire month, ain't probably even making 4 grand. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's become so addictive to you that you just can't let go of that idea that you must be a good trader. You have to be good at trading. And why this is somewhat good and bad is because, cool, it's good because now this drives you, but it's bad because if you're not good at trading, you're stuck in a cycle of trying to be a good trader whilst losing a lot of money doing it. This brings me on to the second struggle, which is loneliness and isolation. Because now you're so tied up into making this trading thing work. Trading is just such a lonely space. Like in my case, I didn't have anyone who trades. When I started, not a single person that I knew traded. Didn't know anyone personally that I can even talk to or ask them, cool, how did it go? Do you know what I mean? So it just is like a lonely thing that you have to learn yourself entirely. And afterwards you might meet somebody, but obviously there's also a lot of like this pride and trying to be secretive as well with trading that comes, in the sense that you're doing your own thing, you're trying to make money, you're losing money. It's very easy to share when you win, but it's very hard to share when you lose, and everybody doesn't, and nobody wants to lose, right? So no one shares their losses. So there's a lot of this, like, you don't even know who's really making money, too tough. You don't know who you should talk to. maybe people online, you don't know who to believe. So you're just there like, cool, you're trying to figure this out all by yourself as a trader, and you're losing money in the process. Now, I understand why some people love their jobs, in the sense that some people love the career path, they love that corporate life, because at least even if you're having like a somewhat meaty day, you go to work, you get to meet people, right? Even like whatever the worst, how bad a job might be, you at least get to meet some people. You might meet your partner, there's this girl that you might like talking to, or some guy. At least you go to work, you're kind of excited to see them. Not even the work, but you push through that, 7, 8 hours, 9 hour shift, because you at least have some company, new faces to talk to you. It plays some part, I guess. And even if you hate your job, let's say you hate your 9 to 5, then fair enough. But sometimes just the people that you get to chill with is some sort of incentive to at least work, to make money, and it's a little something. With trading now, it's the same thing now, in the sense that you're going to work, you're going to trade, but you're all by yourself. There's nobody to talk to you. Plus you lose money on the day, plus everything goes terribly, you've blown your accounts, there's no one for you to talk to tell them exactly how you feel, there's no solution. You might, like, depending on how your risk management is, you don't have food to eat. It can get really dark. It can get really, really, really dark if you don't like take the right approach with trading. And it can become so difficult to try to make money from something that works because other people are doing it, but just you, it's just a dark little space that you're in. You're on the same desk every single day, doing the same thing every single day, blowing accounts every single day, trying to master your psychology every single day, and you're just doing the same thing around the clock, time and time and time again, until it sometimes overwhelms you. And that's why, low key, one of the best things I've learned this year is, I can't remember whose video this was. If you guys know who exactly I'm talking about, give him some credit down below. Whatever it is, I didn't come up with this, but I remember watching some video, it was a short video, and the guy mentioned that one of the best things you can do as a trader to almost, and I believe in this 100%, that will probably give you an edge immediately, and that is to just have a friend to trade with. I promise you, your progress will be 10 times better. The reason why is that with trading, one thing that helped me personally is some sort of accountability. Though it's not somebody per se, it's just having systems in place. For me, it can be YouTube. Just the other day I did a challenge, or not the other day, but I did a challenge on, a prop from challenge that I'm going to pass this live. I'm going to show everyone the trade. That way you guys are accountable with me, so that way I follow my rules and I follow everything that I'm going to do, because I know that you guys are watching. If you have a friend, that's even better, because you're doing this together. You have a friend that's going, so most of the time you're trading with, you're talking about it, you understand what trading's about. Just by having a friend, you will do much better, because now you're following your rules. The reason why most people fail in trading is just you don't follow your rules, because it's hard as human beings to stick to the same thing every single time. You implement new things, you add new rules, you take things out, you lose trades, and then you revenge trade, you try to make more because you lost the first one, and now you've lost more, and now you're chasing the win, now you're revenge trading, it all gets worse. If you had a friend there, you'll probably be able to come off it, advise somebody, maybe go do something else, talk about something. You can get your mind off it rather than you being by yourself, and there's no one to actually tell you to stop doing bad things that you continue to do that is actually making you lose money. So that is why I personally recommend trading with a friend, because I can almost guarantee that it will make your experience better. So although this isn't a friend per se, but if you do want to join a Discord for people who trade, then there'll be a link in the description below. At least there's somebody that you can talk to. You can talk to me, I guess. But yeah, feel free to join the free Discord. Link will be down below. But now the third and greatest one that holds a lot of weight is psychological stress. This is why you hear a lot of traders speak about psychology. That's actually the hardest part. That, to me, I would say that's like 80% of what trading is. That's what you're probably going to spend the longest time trying to figure out and conquer before you become steady and consistent in trading. But one of the biggest issues that a lot of people do in trading is that they quit their job before trading. They believe they have to put in 100%, which is fair, put 100% into trading and just quit their job and just focus and lock in. Please don't do this. Please trust me. I'm able to say this because when I was learning to trade, I didn't have a job per se, so I understand what comes with that kind of demand and pressure. I am somewhat young, so if you're somebody who has some kind of family, hey, don't do it to yourself, because the amount of stress, I can only imagine. I don't have a family, I don't have a wife or kids, but I can only imagine the level of stress that comes from knowing that you got bills to pay, you got family to look after, and you're easily throwing away $500, $100, just money into the bin. Because I did mention earlier that $500 can get you about a 100K account. 100K account is kind of the steady point. That's like the account, that's like the number you want as a trader to say, okay, cool, you're making decent money. So it's very easy for people to blow multiple 500. Think about it, right? Let's say, I don't know what the average salary is, 2K or so, maybe 2.5. Realistically, that's only 400K accounts. You can go through 400K accounts easily, literally within a couple weeks. Revenge trade one is gone probably within days because you just put crazy lot size on. So you can easily blow through your whole monthly salary in like a couple weeks, and then you're down to nothing. So the psychological stress that comes from it is one that most people don't really understand until you've traded yourself. It's one that you can't really explain unless you're a trader, because it's the idea of pressure. And when you're dealing with money, there's a lot of pressure. That's why money kind of moves the world, right? When money is involved, things change all of a sudden. If things were free, things are different. That is why if you're trading demo account, the level of stress is not there because it's demo. You can put $1 billion on the line, it doesn't literally matter. You won't blink an eye. But the moment it's your money that you worked hard to earn and realize what that money could have done for you, it's a huge difference. So honestly, it's super important that you don't quit your job, that you have some sort of earnings, and you really prioritize risk management. Honestly, trading becomes a lot easier. It's less daunting if you have good risk management and you actually don't lose too much money in the process whilst learning. Realistically, the solution to most of these things I've spoken about in this video is just to maybe start off like $100 account, make some profit from there. Once you've made profit from there, use the profits to actually get prop from accounts. Once you get prop from accounts, then you can kind of start using that money to get even more prop from accounts. So that way you're technically starting from nothing. You're using your profits to make more profits, That is realistically the best case scenario. That is what I recommend to most people. But obviously this is harder to do because a lot of us rush into it in the first place. We're not even profitable on a $100 account, and then we start getting prop from accounts and just blowing those. Trading isn't easy, trading is hard, I'll be real with you, but it's something that's super satisfying if you can get a hang of it. It's something that can change your life as soon as you get a hang of it. So is it something I'm going to stop anytime soon? No, that's something I actually love doing. But it's not easy to do. Trust me, it's not easy to do. But if you think you've got what it takes, then it's one of the best decisions you probably make. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you found some value in this video. If you did, then be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.